All right, man. What's up, everybody? It's the almighty and incomparable Rip 16 back here again with
Your boy, Ty the Jet Franklin, goddammit.
Tyler Jet, man. All right, man. So, we came in last week. We came in hot. We came in strong. We had some takes. Some of them might have been a hot takes. So let's talk about that just a little bit. A quick little recap. How did you do last week with your straight bets, your parlays? Like, how did you do?
I went under 50%.
You went under 50?
Yeah, I went under 50%. None of my parlays hit, but a good amount of my straight bets hit. What really helped was the Giants tying the Commanders. So
that game pissed me off.
So for that one, luckily, luckily for me, my book, if it ties, if the game ended a tie,
you good.
I'm good. Counts as a win.
Okay.
So I took that. But yeah, overall, I felt like I was on the right side of things. I fucked up with the Chiefs. Chiefs got blown out. Not blown out, but they lost. And then it felt like they got blown out.
They only lost by like 5.
Yeah, but it felt like they got blown out. They lost by 3, I think.
Yeah.
The Chargers really disappointed me as well.
The Chargers are my team, but one of my teams, but I'm not super surprised. For some reason, the Raiders give the Chargers fits.
Yeah.
They do.
Hell,
the Raiders kept us out of the playoffs one year
they did.
off of a bullshit field goal where they could have just let it fucking tie, and we both would have been in the playoffs.
Yeah.
So, fuck them.
But, that was a division game, so it could have went either way.
Right.
But, yeah, I mean, just a little upset that my Giants, we weren't able to pull off the game against Washington.
Yeah.
I think we had a chance to win that game, and we gave up the opportunity to win that game. We had multiple chances, multiple opportunities, but we see them again next week. So I'll be there, and I look forward to us winning.
Okay.
And closing it out.
And I think I had a okay turnout. It wasn't like my best phenomenal week. It was a few games that threw me off, such as the Chiefs, my Chargers, my Falcons.
Mm-hmm.
Falcons, not really. No. Actually, let me take that back. Let me take that back. Because when I plugged in last week, what I told everybody is I'm taking the Falcons on an alternate line plus 6.5.
Yada.
And they covered. And I also said if they lose the game, they'll be in a situation where they could have one set game. And that pretty much happened. They lost by 3.
Yeah.
So they covered. So I wasn't mad at that. I got a little bit saucy. I did some other ones, some larger parlays where I had the Falcons winning, which would have had a better payout. But it's all good. They still did what I expected them to do. The Chargers, I was kind of thrown off about that one, and the Chiefs, I was thrown off about that one. But I did have one.
Mm-hmm.
I did have one where I took like a combination of my picks and put together an 8-team and actually hit.
Mm-hmm.
So I was pretty happy about that. I think it was the Browns. I bought points up on the Broncos even though they lost by 1. The Packers, the Vikings, the Lions, the Falcons by 3. I actually had them just by 3 in a parlay, and they covered. The Eagles, and I had the Giants at 8.5.
Mm-hmm.
So that one hit. I said Washington. I figured Washington was going to win, but it was a tie. So, shit, I guess we was both right. Or wrong, however you want to look at it.
Hey, I hammered the Giants.
You said I'm hammering them.
I had them fucking on the points.
You said I'm fucking hammering them.
I didn't hit the money line, but I hit them on the points.
You
the
hit them on the points.
Did hit too, though. Money line hit and the points hit, so I was good.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, so I ain't mad at that. So
Not the worst week I've had.
It wasn't the worst.
It wasn't the worst week.
We've had some atrocities, but it wasn't last week, so yeah. I'm okay with that. But what I did, my takeaway is I'm sticking with my fucking bets.
Stay with them.
Because I know what the fuck I'm talking about. So if our buddy calls on Sunday talking about one of his
some
crazies,
his run done ran out.
He says the run done ran out.
We finished riding that wave.
He might. I don't know. If I do, I'm still sticking with my shit. Put it that way. If I do, I'll give you a little bit of sauce, but not all of it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that was my takeaway from last week.
Yeah, his fire don't went out. You know who I'm talking about.
Hey, so shit, let's get into the rundown, man.
Let's go.
You know,
What we
last
got?
week is
What we got?
behind
What we
us.
got? What we got?
The future is right now. So,
Who we got? Who we got?
You including? We're gonna skip over Thursday. Or unless you want to give them a quick tidbit.
No, we go to next Thursday.
You said next? Okay.
Yeah, we'll talk about next Thursday.
All right, next Thursday then. Shit, that Thursday is deep onto the calendar, but
Or fuck Thursday. Fuck Thursday. Let's talk about
skip
Sunday.
Thursday, bro. Sunday.
Let's
Fuck
go.
that. Baltimore Ravens versus Pittsburgh Steelers. It is a 2-point spread, and the Steelers are the favorite.
Give me the fucking towel, man. Pittsburgh. I'm taking Pittsburgh. No Lamar Jackson. Pittsburgh's at home. They got a good. They starting to build some momentum.
Yeah.
Quarterback is getting a little more comfortable now. Pickens got upset. He wanted some more targets.
Okay.
Tomlin's gonna give him some targets.
Tomlin's fired up.
Give me Pittsburgh. Give me Pittsburgh at home. I'm taking that.
Okay.
That's my bet.
I'm not mad at that. I mean, the Ravens with no Lamar Jackson, I'm pretty much on board. I don't have that much to say. I think the Steelers I'm with you. I'm taking the money line, fuck the points. The Browns versus the Bengals. Ooh.
So
after that fucking dismantling that the Browns gave the Bengals the last time.
right. So that's the thing, right?
But they got Jamar Chase.
It seems like the Browns are the Bengals' kryptonite.
They are, but they got Jamar Chase.
What's the line?
5.5.
5.5.
The Bengals are the favorite by 5.5. I might take the Browns to cover.
I might take the Browns to cover. I'm on that side with you.
And I seen Myles Garrett do some shit last game that I was like, fuck, he is.
But ultimately, it's gonna be up to. I think it's Stefanski as the coach. It's gonna be up to the head coach for the Browns, right? Because one thing about them, they got Deshaun Watson in there. Now, is it like, okay, we want to see Deshaun throw the ball, right? Or we're going to commit to running the football, right? Because I think if they commit to running the ball,
point.
if they commit to running the ball, I think they'll beat Cincinnati.
They're going to have to commit to running the ball.
You know what I'm saying?
Deshaun had a terrible game.
Yeah.
It was his first game back in a long time.
Warming up, though. We'll see.
It was his first game back in a long time. I'm not holding it against him, but he had a shitty game.
Yeah.
I don't know. That kind of...
I'm taking the Browns on the points. I like that.
Even with Deshaun?
Yeah.
Still warming up?
Yeah.
Still getting his rhythm?
Yep. Who was their quarterback before?
Jacoby. Brissett.
Who's better?
Shit right now looks like Jacoby.
They were having a similar stats, bro. Like similar stats, bro. So give me the Browns.
Right now? Jacoby. Nah, but I mean, he gonna pick it up.
Yeah.
So I mean, fuck it. So the next game is the Cowboys versus the Texans in
like 14, huh?
17 and a half in an atrocity of a
I
point
think that's
spread.
the largest spread this year so far by any team.
In an NFL game?
In an
Probably
NFL
so.
game, I think it's the largest spread.
I saw it. I said, damn, is UGA playing?
Yeah. Do I think Dallas is going to cover the spread?
Probably. I do.
I don't think they can repeat what they did last week defensively.
They did it twice.
I don't think they can repeat it. Like they did this, scoring 30 points in the
They had a
fourth quarter.
ridiculous fourth quarter.
I don't think they can do that again.
That was
Houston is terrible. They're awful. Awful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's not negate that.
I'm not going to bet on this game, but if I had to pick a side, I would probably take Houston plus the points.
Honestly, I think I would. This is where I would get into my alternate line back.
Mm-hmm.
I would probably buy Dallas down and take them at a good 2 touchdowns.
Okay.
I still think they'll cover 17 and a half.
It's
I think
possible.
Houston is that bad.
It's possible.
And I think they're that good, even though
But
I'm
in
not a
an
fan of
NFL
their
game,
fans.
bro, that's a lot of fucking points.
They did it to the Vikings, and the Vikings are a good fucking team.
Yeah, but I don't know. That's one I'm gonna stay away from.
That's respectable.
Yeah.
We don't really like super high point spreads. Even if the team is good and the other team is terrible, you never know what might happen. Turnover, injury, any type of thing can happen during the game, and that just shifts the whole point spread.
Yep,
So,
you get fucked.
Yeah, it might be a good idea to fade that one. Yeah. So
Fade it.
next game,
What we got?
the Tennessee Titans versus the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Give me Tennessee.
Tennessee for sure.
What's the line?
3.5.
3.5. Tennessee's at home.
Yes.
Yeah, they just got embarrassed in Philly.
Yeah, they got their ass whooped.
Yeah, they got embarrassed in Philly. They got embarrassed in Philly.
A.J. Brown came in and showed that he was still A.J. Brown.
Yep. And Jacksonville got embarrassed too last week. So
I don't give a damn.
But yeah, I like Tennessee in that game.
I like Tennessee.
At home off a loss. At home off a loss. Give me Tennessee.
I'll add this. Like my picks, I'm leaning more towards money line plays this week than point spreads, with the exception of the Browns.
Mm-hmm.
So I would probably take Tennessee on money line, not points.
Okay, that's fair. I like that too.
So next game, interesting.
What we got?
The Detroit Lions versus the Minnesota Vikings.
I was looking at this game earlier today.
The Detroit Lions are actually the favorite by 2 points.
2, right?
Who's hurt?
I don't think anybody's hurt.
Really?
I don't think anybody's hurt.
Somebody had to be hurt. Really?
I was looking at the game last week, and not last week. I was looking at the game that they played early in the season, and the game was evenly. If you were to look at the stats.
Detroit fights,
if you look at
bro.
the stats, bro,
Detroit
based
fight.
on the stats, you would see that Detroit probably should have won that game.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But Minnesota, I think they won by 4 that game.
Minnesota wasn't as good last year as they are this year.
I'm talking about this year.
Oh, you talking about earlier this year?
Earlier this year, yeah.
But Detroit fight, though.
They do fight. They do fight. We like Detroit.
Detroit fight. They're a strong dog.
But if you're talking about a divisional game, end of the season, this is, trying to secure first round, trying to secure a playoff spot at home field, all this shit.
Oh, if Minnesota wins this game, they secure, right?
I don't know.
They lock it. I believe I heard something like that last week. I could be mistaken, but I think
this just seems like a trap game, bro. It seems like a trap. It's like, why is Detroit favorite here?
5-7 favorite over 10-2.
But the thing is, Detroit is a way better team at home, bro. They play way better at home.
Probably because of that last game you talking about. That's probably the reason why they're the favorite. So, I mean, and with point spreads, Detroit is at a winning record in terms of point spreads. They're at 8-4 right now. So
I think if I was to play this, I'm taking the cheese, bro. I'm taking the dog. I'm taking the Vikings.
You taking the Vikings?
Yeah, I'm taking the bait.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm not mad at that because nobody's hurt. I mean, if Kirk Cousins show up while his chain's on, you know where I'm going.
Yeah.
Even though I love Detroit. I do.
Yeah, I'm taking the Vikings on that.
But I might have to take the Vikings. I think it's that time of the year. Cream of the crop got to rise.
They probably getting all the money. They probably get all the bets. All of that, right?
I can't even see it right now, so I don't know what it... No, it's 50-50.
It's 50-50?
It's 50-50. Exactly 50-50. Okay. So this is a split. It is split the country on this one. So we'll see.
All right. We'll see.
Then we got the Jets versus the Bills.
Bills Mafia. Bills favored by what, like 7,
10.
8? That was good. Shit went up.
10.
What I think?
That's a lot of points.
It's a lot of points. Divisional game. The Bills, they have firepower. They can put up the points.
They do, but they've been...
I'm telling you right now, I'm staying away from this game. I'm not betting on it.
I don't blame you.
Obviously, I think the Bills will end up winning, but...
The Bills fucked me a few times.
The Jets are competitive. They will compete.
They do.
They got Detroit in them. Dogs, right?
Yeah.
They will compete. I
agree with that for sure.
If I had to pick a side, it would probably be the Jets. It would probably
Jets
be the
plus
Jets.
10?
Yeah, it would probably be the Jets.
Let me ask you this. Do you feel like, as a result of that last game they played, do you feel like the Bills are going to come out different this time?
The Bills play the same every single time. I've been waiting for the Bills to run the football for 3 years. They're going to let Josh
but
Allen
I mean,
run
they
the
could
ball,
take off.
They're going to do the same
They do run the football. They just handed to Josh Allen.
Yeah, I mean, that's been their style. So I think it's a divisional game. In division, the points is it's a lot of points.
Go with the dog because it's a lot of points.
Not necessarily, but I think it's a fighting dog, right? It's not a scrub. It's not like Houston.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I think I'm taking. I would put my money on the Jets on this one.
God, Houston is scrub. All right.
Shout out to all you Houston Texans fans out there.
Hey, the girls are pretty in Houston. That's good enough.
Never been.
Eagles versus the Giants.
Game of the week.
Is it?
Nah, this is a game of the week for the Giants.
Oh, yeah.
We need to win this fucking game.
Yes, y'all do.
I don't give a fuck how we do it. We need to win this game. If we want to secure and be comfortable going to the playoffs this year, I think this is a must-win game. This week and next week, a must-win games. That's why I'm going to New York to see this shit.
He gonna be in there. Stop him.
It's 7, right? I'm taking Giants plus 7.
Taking the Giants plus 7.
Division game. Even though we get our ass smoked, Philly beats us all the fucking time. They do. I'm still taking the points on it just because it's a division game. We're a little upset that we tied last week. But, I think 7 is a lot. But even still, Philadelphia is so fucking good. They can beat you so many different ways. They can run the ball. They can throw the ball. They're like the most balanced.
I don't know
team
what
in
the
league.
Giants are gonna do with.
We need to
Jalen
run
Hurts.
Daniel Jones more.
They did last week.
We need to run him more.
They did last week. They stepped it up. I mean,
More.
maybe you saying even more. But,
Even more.
But the Giants got to stop Jalen Hurts.
Mm-hmm.
AJ Brown woke all the way up last week.
Mm-hmm.
So they got to do something with that.
It's
gonna
be a fight.
I don't know what they got to do with that. For that
reason, we're
reason,
gonna have to earn that game.
Y'all definitely gonna have to earn
We're
it.
gonna have to earn it.
For that reason, if I'm putting it in a parlay, I'm taking the Eagles money line.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like 7 points,
It's possible,
but I'll push the Giants to the limit on terms of points. But I saw the Eagles do some shit last week that showed me that they can score some points in bunches pretty quick, and shit can get dark fast. Mm-hmm. So I like the Eagles money line on that, but it is a division game. The Giants do need this game more than the Eagles need this game. Mm-hmm. So I can understand why you say that outside of it being your team. But yeah, I like the Eagles money line. Not gonna lie.
We'll see, man.
Been riding with them Eagles. I fucks with the Giants too, but gotta go with it. Another division game starting at the 4:00 slate. We have the Kansas City Chiefs versus the Denver Broncos.
What's the line?
9.5.
That's a lot of points.
It is.
It's a lot of points
for a division game.
But I think
it
after
the
a loss, are the
Broncos.
Chiefs at home?
No.
They on the road in Denver?
Broncos country.
Let's ride. Broncos country. Let's ride.
Let's ride.
Let's ride.
Off a fucking cliff.
Give me the Chiefs. I'll even take the Chiefs on the points on that. Because I like the Chiefs after a loss.
That makes sense.
I like the Chiefs after a loss. Patrick Mahomes, Kelsey, he's mad. Kelsey feels like he lost that game because he fumbled. And that once he fumbled, that changed the whole momentum of the game. Changed the whole momentum of the game.
Kelsey makes big plays, man.
Yeah.
Kelsey has that attitude to be able to.
He's
fire
pissed
the whole
about
team
that.
up,
So if you got any props on Kelsey, run them.
Kelsey props again.
Kelsey props,
hammering them.
Yeah, hammer. Yeah, I like the Chiefs. I like the Chiefs. I like the Chiefs in that one. Broncos ain't showing nothing. So
I do like the Chiefs in that one too because the Broncos fucked up that game against the Ravens and Lamar Jackson went out in the first fucking quarter.
Yeah,
they had Shamar Jackson out there to back him up, and they still fucking lost.
And ultimately, the Broncos can't score enough points to keep up with the Chiefs.
No, they can't.
So give me the points, man. I'm taking the Chiefs and the points.
The Chiefs score points in bunches. I know the Broncos' defense is good, but the Chiefs score points. That's what they do.
Chiefs Kingdom. Let's go.
Broncos country. It ain't gonna work out.
No ride.
Carolina Panthers versus the Seattle Seahawks.
What's the line?
Seahawks are the favorite by 4 points.
By 4, where they playing at?
Seattle.
Seattle.
That was my pick.
I like Seattle.
Seattle in Seattle. Yeah. I'm taking a money line.
I like Seattle.
Carolina been fighting. I don't know how.
Yeah.
They go through 15 quarterbacks, a couple coaches.
Yep.
I heard they even traded some cheerleaders. I don't know. But they be fighting.
Yeah,
I will give them that, but I'm still taking Seattle at home. I think
Seattle
it's a hard place to
with
play
the 12th
in.
man.
It's a hard place to play in.
Yeah, man. I'm with Seattle on that one.
49ers versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
That's what,
3.5.
Tampa by
in
3.5.
my book.
Tampa,
in my book.
Tampa 3.5?
No, San Francisco.
San Francisco 3.5?
Yes, as it should be.
Where they playing
As
at?
it should be.
Where they playing at?
In San Francisco.
In San Fran?
In the Bay.
Ooh. This is going to be a challenge for Tom
taking
Brady.
some Pirates to the Bay.
This is going to be a challenge for Tom Brady, man.
It can be a challenge all you want. You're not fucking up that San Francisco offense. I mean, that's the...
You don't care who's playing quarterback. Purdy, whatever his fucking name is.
They putting Purdy in?
He's all... Oh, they got... Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Garoppolo's out for the season. He broke his fucking ankle.
Damn. That's fucked.
Yeah. But the 49ers defense is fucking vicious. Ferocious.
Yeah.
Brady doesn't like pressure. 49ers are going to bring that pressure. But
and they got three fucking running backs.
This is going to be a tough game for Tom. Shit. It's hard for me to... If I had to pick a side...
You think Brady? You sound leaning towards Brady.
Smart money is on... I'm sure smart money is on the 49ers. Because what you see from the offense in Tampa Bay is nothing there. Nothing there. You know what I'm saying? Like, they fight and dig. They misconnect. They're not connecting on a
It's actually kind of split. It's 47% for the Buccaneers. It's 53% for San Fran.
I think I would have to put my money. This is a quarterback-driven league. Purdy's going to have to make some fucking throws. But it's that defense, man. It's that defense. I'm probably going to fade this game, but I'm going to watch it. I said all that to say I'm fading
this game. I don't blame. When you bring up the quarterback Tom Brady, no Garoppolo, the San Francisco 49ers defense being good, them having a dynamic offense is stacked. I can see fading it. I can honestly see that. And Tampa Bay needs this game.
Yeah, they do.
I think they need this
really
game
bad, so I'm staying away
to go ahead and stay up. I think they do need it, so I understand that for sure. So I ain't mad at that. The 8:00 game,
prime time. Who playing?
My Los Angeles Chargers versus the Miami Dolphins.
Ooh,
3 points in Inglewood.
Oh, they in LA?
Yes, sir.
They in LA. 3 points. The Chargers favorite?
Dolphins the favorite, but they're in Inglewood.
I am losing faith in the Chargers. I really am. I'm losing faith in the Chargers. Slowly but for surely.
Slowly but surely you losing it?
Slowly but for surely. I'm losing faith in the Chargers.
Well, the money's on the Dolphins this week, so I mean, you know.
I think I'm riding with the money, man. I'm on the money train. Let's go Dolphins.
Tua?
Let's go Miami. Tua, they just lost. Let's bounce back this week. You know what I mean? I think it's gonna be. I think the spread is accurate. It's gonna be a close game. You know what I mean? I think there's a lot of pressure on the Chargers organization right now.
It is,
as it should be.
Yeah, it is.
They just lost their last game. So we got two teams coming off of losses, one at home, one on the road. Both pass-heavy offenses. Both defenses are pretty good.
Yeah.
They're pretty good. But I just think situationally, the Chargers fuck up a lot. Situationally.
Yeah. For sure. I'm not going to deny that.
So I'm taking Miami on this one. Give me the points. The Chargers don't fuck me too much. Give me Miami.
Okay. Hey, man.
What you like? Home, your team? Chargers?
If I fuck with the Chargers in this game, I'm going to alternate line it.
Wow.
because they're giving me a lot of Falcons energy. I know my teams.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be super biased. If I fuck with them, I'm gonna give them an alternate line. I'm on the fence. I do think Miami probably wins. I don't know, but I need my Chargers to win this game. So, I mean, if I want to show some good faith, I probably buy them up to maybe 7.5 on an alternate line because I do love a good alternate line. Because, like you said, I feel like it's going to be pretty close. They're both coming off of losses. They're going to fight. The Chargers are at home. But I don't know. The Dolphins score points in bunches.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Tua puts up numbers. Herbert has great passing yards this year, though. He's up there. He's over 3,000 passing yards.
Just situationally, man.
So, I mean, he can move the ball for sure, even with a lot of injuries, and he has a pretty healthy team now. So,
yeah,
I do feel like it might be close, but I don't know what they may do at the end of the game to sway it. So, if I do, I'm gonna take them to cover alternate point spread about 7.5 is what I'm looking at.
Okay.
And the last game, the Monday night game, is the New England cheating ass Patriots and the Arizona Cardinals.
Oh, that's a tough one. Where they at? They in Arizona, huh?
They in AZ, and
Arizona.
The point spread is 2 in favor of the Patriots. Yes, sir.
Both of these organizations are going through shit. Going through shit. Belichick and these guys, I don't know. They don't know what the fuck they're doing up there now. Like they just lost everything. Like they lost the handle on all this shit.
I knew something was fucked up when they start alternating between quarterbacks and shit. I was like, come on, man. What's going on?
Like the thing about Arizona, it's like they have so much talent. You like, shit, I can't bet against them. But the same thing applies. Situationally, they're awful. They are awful situationally.
And they had a lot of injuries early on in the season, so they weren't able to execute in some of those situations because I don't think they had the firepower. Some of the games you didn't have DeAndre. Some of the games you didn't have Kyler. And I mean,
how many good games have we seen from Kyler Murray this year?
How many did he play?
This is week 14. He played in a good amount of games.
He's played in a good amount of games now, but
I can only remember probably one good game that he had when he had that long ass play that lasted like 20 seconds where he scrambled into the end zone.
Yeah, that play was 2 weeks long.
That was like the best game he's had all season. That was one game.
That play was 2 weeks.
Outside of that, what has he done? Besides cuss out his coach. You know what I'm saying? Being frustrated, calling out the coach, talking about scheme wise, I don't know what we're doing on that play.
Hell, looking at him, do you know what they do on scheme wise?
That's what I'm saying. Situationally, bro.
Did he lie?
It's like,
But did he lie?
Give me New England.
New England?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm okay with that.
Yes.
I'm okay with that.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, this might be one of those games I stay away from too, though.
I might fade it, but I'll take New England.
I might fade it because I hate waiting until Monday for my parlays too.
But there's nothing else going on Monday, so I'm gonna play it anyways because that's just how I be. It'd be like, all right, I'm not gonna.
If I do
just
play
like tonight, I'm not betting. I didn't want to bet on it, but shit, ain't nothing else going on. Fuck it, let me bet. Let me see if I can get a good jump for the week. You know what I'm saying?
Don't do that.
Shit.
Fuck that.
I'm trying to see if my week gonna start off okay. If I win this tonight, Sid, let's go. We on pace.
I am over the garbage bowls on Thursday. You got it. You got it,
dude. You
got it, dude. You got it. All right, man. So, we took a second, get these bets together, So let's hear it, man. What you picking? What's your best bets?
Yeah, man. So I'm gonna just go through my best bets, man, real quick. You guys, always a reminder. You can tell if you like, but don't get mad at me if the shit don't hit. Make sure you plug at your own discretion.
Exactly.
So the first one, tonight's Thursday night game. I already plugged this in. Rams. I got them at +7 tonight. I got the Giants +7.
Okay.
I got the Chiefs -9.5.
A lot of points.
I got the Chargers +3. I got the Titans money line.
Okay.
I got the Vikings money line.
Okay.
I will also hammer the Vikings. I will go Vikings +2 as well.
Why you have to say hammer? He always scares me when you
I
say
got the
hammer.
Steelers. I got the Steelers money line.
Okay.
I actually like them on the points as well. And then lastly, Seattle money line.
Okay.
So I will probably mix some of these money line plays up into some parlays.
Okay.
I'm not gonna tell you guys my parlays I'm gonna mix together, but I'm gonna pair some of them up with some parlays, and we'll see what's gonna hit.
You doing threes
But
or fours?
Huh?
Doing threes or fours?
I think I'm gonna stick to threes. I'm gonna do 2s and 3s.
2s and 13.
I'm gonna do 2, 3, and 1, 4 probably.
Okay. I mean, well, I decided I'm pretty much on the same page as you. Actually, we're not that different.
And I might actually just plug in this parlay right here.
Some of the games I decided to fade. Some of them I decided to keep. So I had about 7 teams too. One I was on the fence about, but I'll probably end up doing that one in a separate one. But my main one includes seven teams that I'm kind of working. So I am round robin rip. So for those of you that are not familiar with the round robin, you can basically take every possible pairing of all of those teams that you pick and put them into 2s, 3s, 4 teams, 5 teams, 6 teams, 7 teams, 8 teams, up to 8 teams if you pick 8. But I'm picking 7, so it'll be up to 7 teams. So I think it's 119 possible combinations that you could put. So my 7 that I'm rocking with in the round robin, it's phenomenal. Whatever. But I do parlay them too, though.
Yeah,
I do my own, like, if it's a certain combination that I like, for example, a certain combination that I'm looking at that I'm liking, Seahawks, Chiefs, Steelers, or Titans. That could be one that I just plug separate. You know what I'm saying? But my 7, the Steelers money line, the Browns on an alternate. I'm taking the Browns on an alternate plus 11.5 because I don't feel like Cincinnati.
Super safe.
Super safe. Super safe. But you could just go for the Browns plus 5.5 too. The Titans money line, Vikings plus 7.5. The Eagles money line. Now in an alternate, I'm probably gonna bump the Giants up and take them on a plus.
Yeah.
The Chiefs money line. I don't like 9.5. I don't. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't like it.
I feel you. It's the Chiefs though. They coming off a loss. Patrick Mahomes, they hot, boy.
They hot.
Mad.
They
mad.
hot.
Angry. And that's like I said earlier.
It's a division game and they in Denver.
And Denver can't score points.
Denver can't score points, but they can't play defense.
We'll see.
We'll see. But I like the Chiefs money line. I don't mind this in a round robin or a parlay because it's gonna balance out. And then the Seahawks money line. That's my main 7. My other one that I'm kind of iffy about. I don't like that huge ass point spread, but in an alternate line, I seen I could get Dallas down to 11.5. So I would probably take a Dallas at 11.5 versus the Texans. I feel like they should still be able to beat the shit out of them by 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, they should.
So
yeah, I agree with that.
I like that. That's my 8 if we calling it 8.
Yeah.
So
all right,
that's where I'm at with it, man.
Hey, I like a good bit of those. I think we're probably off on maybe 3, but we'll see.
Like
Next week we're gonna have the records posted right here.
Yeah.
Of what the results are from week 14.
Yeah.
And I know I'm gonna have a better record. 100%.
You are high. This is the wrong podcast.
I am sober. Sober.
He
Sam,
thinks he's
baby.
on the wrong podcast. But anyway, yeah, I mean, it sounds good. That was cute. What you just said at the end. Do you have any other final thoughts that you want to deliver to the people? Before we wrap it up, then rest in peace. Take off.
Hey, main thing is, man, this week it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be interesting as we start going into December.
For sure.
deeper into December, this is where all these games count. So a lot of them are going to be close. They're going to be everybody's jockeying for position. So a lot of them are going to be very interesting to watch. And, I expect to see some great football as always. And go Giants. Hope we get in there. Hope we beat Philadelphia. That's the biggest game. I'm going to be there. So hopefully with my support, we should rally the troops. Yeah. Lay everything that we got on the fucking football field.
You better go in the damn tunnel and fire up Saquon, man.
OBJ, come back, baby. We need you. We need you.
Fire up Jones, called OBJ. Fire up Saquon, man. Do what you can.
We need you.
Yeah, y'all do. Especially to get it. Yeah, y'all need him. Y'all do. But yeah, man, as we like to say in our chat, parlays, making money line plays. You know what I'm saying? So may your bets win, and y'all get it in. And hey, that's where we at with it, man.
Yeah. So appreciate y'all, man. It's another episode of the No Hedging Podcast, talking about Week 14 football. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Check us out. Stay tuned for the next episode next week. We're going to be back with some more fucking plays and talks about NFL football.
I switch up my plug like I switch up clothes. Ain't never been married, but this I propose. Ain't taking no L's to get my wrist froze. Ain't selling my soul to get against a goal. Ain't rapping like Digit to pin niggas off. I heard all your lyrics and all this shit soft. I done put you on verses to take your shit off. All this capping and rapping, man. How this shit happen? Oh.